Christine, I just want to ask if, we're here together till Sunday. You know what I mean? And I can guarantee you, it's never the same. So this isn't what's going to be going on tomorrow. This is what God's doing right now. And if we don't go through this, then we don't get to tomorrow. So this isn't about me having a form crush. This is about finding the kingdom here. Right here in Stuarts Draft, what is the kingdom at work doing? It's kind of important that we be in union. I learned a long time ago, I can sing over you all night, and I might do that tomorrow. But that doesn't mean we're in union. So I could be singing over you, and you could be receiving something that comes from my experiences in my life, in my trust. But God's not about it being about me. He's about you. He's about the kingdom here on earth. He's about the sons and daughters of the living God becoming alive. He's about the songs that He's wanting to birth in you, but you're too afraid to do it because it's different. And we've been programmed to think that if it's different, well, we can't do it because, well, then people, they won't like it because it's got to be like that or like that or like that or look at that thing. And God's saying, no. The revelation I've given you, I want it to come forth. So what I want to do real quick is just take a moment and just see if you have any questions. I just shared a lot with you. Maybe you have a question. Maybe you have a song suggestion. Just write that down and give it to the pastor. Think about it tomorrow. Or maybe you have a question about what's been said. Anybody? Go ahead. I know one person's going to ask a question. That's kind of like, go ahead. He asked me if form can be redeemed. Probably not. I think forms are human. It's kind of like religion being redeemed. Pure religion is something other than what man creates. You know what I mean? To be in control over. I'll give you an example. Abraham Joshua Heschel, Israel, I believe a prophet. He ministered more to Christians as a Jewish writer than he did to his own people. He said in the 60s, he said, in a book called The Sabbath that you can get, he said that what men love to do with religion, this is a Jewish man, he said, what we love to do with religion is we love to create God, we love to create forms out of our religion. And then we love to put God within our form. And he said, a God that can be fashioned into a form is not God, but merely the shadow of a man. So I found in my life that what he constantly is doing is he's reshaping. You know? God isn't, He's the God of creativity. He's not like, oh, that was such a good form, and I want to, you know what I mean? He's always reshaping. In fact, the Lord said to me, He said, I don't want you to create a form. I want you to be a model. I want you to be made of cheap plastic and glue so that I can rip you apart whenever I want to rip you apart, and there's nothing invested in you that will stop me from tearing you apart. And what he was saying to me as a minister is, I don't want you locked into record contracts. I don't want you locked in to your way of doing it. I don't want you locked in with all these people that start investing in you and doing all this stuff, because then you're locked in to that investment. You got to get a return on that investment that they've invested into that form, and that form can't change. It startles people when it changes. What I want from you is a model. I'm looking for a model of my kingdom. I'm wanting to just okay, Jay, this year we're going to shape you into this. Okay, go fly, boy. Woo! You know what I mean? All right, we're going to tear those wings off, and then we're going to start. Well, you know how many times that's happened to me? Man, I'm singing warfare. Nobody likes that. Then about the time they start loving freedom and declaring, and I will wait for you, Jesus, and your kingdom coming, then all of a sudden, God gives me lullabies. Then about the time, you know what I'm saying? And then he shifts it that way. Then by the time I do that, everybody hated this, and then they start loving this, and then